Made it to Loomis. Nice out here. Feel a little bit, I hope I'm not catching a cold. Jamie's girls had a cold here not long ago. And being that I was out fighting the elements and stuff, sometimes when I finally get to mellow, I will get a little bit of a cold. It's kind of just between my sinuses and throat. Like the tonsil area. I'm hoping that it's just road dust. It probably is. Optimism is the best medicine sometimes. Good to see y'all, guys. Hey, Granny. Hey, Joyce. 860 Adventure. Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing out there? What's up, brother? I can't tell. Oh, it's a doggy. Yep. Hi. How are you doing, 860? Jenny's in the house. Y'all guys are coming in real quick now. Kim from Michigan is here. Max Witch, how you doing, 007? I ask myself sometimes what 007 would do, but being that he mainly, well, never mind, right? Not much of an option sometimes. Yeah. Top Wonderful. What was that, Top? What a lovely day. It has been, Top. It really has. Danny, how you doing, Danny? Danny says, hello, big dog. Hey, what's up, big dog? Got to keep moving forward, right? Tony says, what's up, Matt? Living the dream, Tony. One of my friends recently said that she wasn't sure whose dream it was, but she was living it. And you know what? Sometimes I feel the same way. No, it's good. Life is really good. I feel that on the other side of overcoming obstacles is always the brightest day. It's like the day when the sun comes out after it's been raining for a week or two. It feels good to still be around, to be able to be involved, those kind of things, so things are going really well, bro. Tony Casto. What up, Matt? Same thing, Tony. Just doing the thing with the thing about the thing, you know what I mean? Cicely, how you doing? She's talking to Tim. Granny said, talking to Kansas. Jenny to Alan. Hey, Alan, how you doing, bro? Michael Q8U4K says 707 here. Rock on, 707. All right, 907 here, brother. Hoorah. Ronnie Hawkwater, how the heck you been, Ronnie? It's good to see you in the house. Dang, missed ya. Richard, hi, Matt from New Zealand. Hey, Richard, I hope things are going well down there in New Zealand. I think y'all guys are just starting, let's see, it's fall here, so it's got to be spring there, I think, right? It's so interesting that our time zones are the same laterally, but then our seasons are flipped, which is like really interesting. I think it's cool to think that I could get on a plane right here in fall and land down there and it be spring heading into summer. It's such an interesting thought, isn't it? Maxwell 007 saying hey to Joyce. Dear Cuss Dinglius says, sup. Same old, man. Just trying to keep on surviving, really, in a world of uncertainty. Robert Gaylor is in the house. How you doing, Robert? Kimberly Stinson. Hello, Matt from Oregon. Hey, Kimberly, I hope you're well. Alan saying hey to Jenny to Joyce. Bulldogs 37 says Walmart. I don't know about Walmart, my friend. I got to go up there here pretty soon, but I'll tell you, the last time I was at Walmart, it was crazy. I could hardly find my way around. The store had been hit. Barely even got a pair of shoes that fit me. I'm waiting until they restock out there and until I absolutely have to head into OMAC again to get to Walmart. Burger King was good. I had a Burger King last time I was in Orville, but I'll tell you that the whole place was crazyville, honestly. Just a lot going on. I don't like a lot of crowds. I don't like a lot of traffic and stuff, so try and stay out of it when it's really crowded. With winter coming, though, it ought to start mellowing out a little bit, which would be really nice. Joyce saying, hey to Chicken. Is the Chicken Master in here? Hey, Chicken Master. Hey, Ghost Mode. What up, brother? Cindy in Olympia says, hi. Hi, Cindy. I hope you're well. Sally Breams says, I have the same thing in my throat too. Hope you feel better. Thank you, Sally. It must be something. It's either something going around or it's just the road dust is what I tell myself. That's one of my cowboy friends. It's what I love about Loomis. Old Town America. I mean, seriously, you know, we're all still kind of like just those country people out here, you know, gun toting, flag waving, tobacco smoking, coffee drinking, cussing bunch of country folk out this way. And that's what I like about Loomis. I was talking to a friend earlier today, actually, and I would really like to get some land out here one of these days. I mean, I don't know how or when. One of these days, I would like to own some land out here. Could you imagine being able to build my own house and, you know, have an address on my ID that I can be like, you see that? I own that. You know, that would be pretty cool. I think it might be a dream that a lot of us work towards, you know, especially so many of us living in the cities and doing the month to month, you know, I mean, I know what the piece of land, like one of my buddies says, you still basically pay rent because you got to pay property taxes to the government and stuff, you know. Still, though, to have something that I'm on the bill of sale would be so nice. Derek 320. What's new? There's not much new, bro. It's kind of still the same thing. Trying to figure out what to do, how to do it. Yeah, trying to stay out of here a lot too, because that's no place to live sometimes, you know, my bro. Yawn 00 says, hello, Matt. That's a bunch of waving. Hello, back. Yawn, yep, 00. Guilty of being right. Love the name. Love it. So often I look at myself in the mirror in certain situations and I tell myself I really hate being right all the time. It reminds me of, what is it? What was the dinosaurs? Oh, Jurassic Park 1. Remember when the chaotician, Malcolm, he's like, man, I hate being right. Yeah. So being right says, flee from the chili peppers. Yeah, right. I don't know what it means, but yeah, I'm about there. Kim from Michigan. Hello to all you good people. Like and subscribe, all of you. Thanks for the support, Kim. Appreciate you. Robert Gaylor saying hey to Alan. With everybody saying hey to everybody in here. I'm going to drop down, try and get current in the comments here, guys. Oh, hey, appreciate you. Cindy dropped in $2 about a comment here, guys. Says, glad I caught your live tonight. Me too, Cindy. I'm so glad that you're here. And thank you for your support, my friend. It means so much. EDC 7423 says, Alaskan Bush people. Yep. Guilty as charged a long time ago. It was a heck of an adventure, though. I had a good time. I really did. I learned so much. And I've been able to put that education towards what I do now here on YouTube, you know? So I'd like to say shout out to all my old producers, everybody on the film crew. Shout out to audio for sure, because audio deserves it. And yeah, you know, guys, life in itself, I feel, is an education. And I think that there's always something there that can be picked up and learned and used in the future. You know, I think that's the main thing that I got out of that was one heck of a cool adventure and some life experience, you know? Hey, Matt, God bless, says Justin. Oh, pardon me, guys. Thank you, Justin. Thank you so much. Mike W, 7303. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, pardon me. Nothing burps like bacon, right? Says, good evening, Matt. Good evening, Mike. Hope you're well, my friend. Gidget, how you been? Baltimore, Ontario, Canada loves you. Thank you, Gidget. You know what? I love Baltimore, Ontario, Canada myself. I've never been there. We are neighbors, and I think that is something really important. I talk about it a lot here when y'all guys bring up Canada. I've grown up neighbors to Canada my entire life. Because Southeast Alaska, if this is the state, I'm not sure if it's mirrored for you, so the state might be backwards. This is where I grew up, and it's the Panhandle, and it butts right up against Canada, and so we've been neighbors, like, literally my whole life. I love the way that we're very, very similar in so many ways, you know, a lot of tough people up there in Canada. Heck, your whole country starts at the northern elevation above the most northern that we have, besides Alaska, you know, and so y'all guys gotta be tough, you know? Ashley says, twice in one day, loving it. Yeah, Ashley, I'm trying to get back into it, my friend. I want to let y'all guys know too that we're going to be doing Music Madness after Halloween. I'm going to utilize tonight to be able to get the computer set up, and then we'll be able to do Music Madness. Once we hang up here, I'm going to call Jamie and talk to her, see if she wants to go ahead and set up the set at her place, and maybe we can Music Madness, like, I'm thinking Saturday might be really good, like we used to. Now, don't hold me to it. I'm not sure. You never know. Something might come up, guys. So that's what we're going to shoot for, all right? Rich210 says, howdy out of San Antonio, Texas. Hey, Rich, how you doing, my friend? Love Texas. Got a lot of family there. Spent a lot of time there, actually, during a road trip that I took with my family once. You know, I could probably slow it down a little bit, because I am guilty of talking way too fast and way too loud. It's just, I like to get into y'all's comments and stuff, but I have told myself I'd like to be a little less manic. I think that's important, is to be able to identify the things about ourselves that we'd like to work on, and then consciously work on those things, you know. So let me slow down. Shout out to Texas. Love Texas. Y'all guys are awesome. I love the intensity that a lot of Texans have. And yeah, it's that old fashioned, like I say, gun toting, you know, old time America kind of vibe down there. Now, I haven't been in a long time. I hope things are still kind of the same, you know. That's one thing that gets me, is how fast the world changes. Used to, it seemed like it took years, you know. Nowadays it seems like it moves in months almost in some places, and honestly that makes me a little bit uncomfortable sometimes, because I like to know what's coming and how things are, and when I get used to something, I'm the kind of person, it's difficult for me to accept change sometimes, you know. Thank you, Rebecca and little dude. I can't believe everybody's hit that like button 108 times in 14 minutes. Way to support, guys. Glenn McDaniel, hey Glenn, says, little dude, did Matt ever get the video Cash App or PayPal? No, I'm going to do Patreon. I think it's something that I can link here to my channel, which would really help. That way, when y'all guys want to make donations to the channel, it can go straight essentially to a bank account. And then I'll be able to like divvy out of that into our different projects. Here pretty soon, we won't have to worry so much about me, and we'll be able to get back onto the path of helping others. I wasn't able to see my friend to see what size coat he needs and stuff, so I'm going to try and take care of that stuff tomorrow. There's that beautiful Peterbilt. Good looking rig right there. A friend of mine asked me the other day, I don't know, must have been a couple weeks ago actually, if I could drive a dump truck, and I'm like, Yeah, I could drive a dump truck. Probably not well. I could drive one though, because I can drive stick. Now I know that it's really difficult. And I think that I would look like a child, basically, driving it. But I do think that I could get in gear and I could change gears. There's a lot of stuff on the dash that you've got to know. The gym I used to work for ran me through a lot of it. It's not super complicated, but I think it would have to be muscle memory. Ashley says, today has been super rough. I'm thankful you're here, Matt. I'm thankful you're here, Ashley. And I hope that your day gets better. I know how it is to have rough days. I've had a few myself here recently. Sometimes all we can do, my friend, is get through it into the next day. Try and do the best we can right now with what we have and just work our way through it, Thank you for being here, Ashley. Dean, hey, thank you, Dean. Dean Dockery threw in $20 to support the cause, guys. Said nothing. He's one of those classy guys. Just threw it in there. Thank you, Dean. This is all possible because of your support. Honestly, right now, my entire existence, honestly, is made possible by y'all's support. And I sure appreciate you. I'm trying to figure out right now the best ways to move forward in life and do the right things. Also do the right things for myself and the people that I care about, It's not often easy to know what those things are, especially when we have to just rely on ourselves, and our own inner judgment. James Play says, I'm counting as well, brother. Be safe, brother. You too, James. You too, my friend. It's all we can do right now, I think. I think all we can do right now is try and be as safe as we can and take care of ourselves and move forward. It's nice to know that there are other bros out there and everything. And yeah, life is not easy at all. And I think sometimes we have to get in touch with our ancestors and hear where we come from and draw on what they have overcome and the difficulties and trials that they've been through. And just give maximum effort. It's a Deadpool thing, maximum effort. Losers whine about their best. Winners, well, ask Sean Connery. He knows what winners do, Thanks for being there, James. Okay, now my chat has stopped. Finally got my place paid off, and I tell you, getting out from under the bank is amazing, says Kimberly. That's awesome, Kimberly. I'm so glad. Guys, yeah, for some reason, my chat has stopped now. It does that sometimes. I'm not sure why. I might have to shut down and restart. Yeah, I might. Yeah, because the chat has stopped. Let me try refreshing the page. There's a refresh button here. Oh, it's not refresh, let's flip. No, that's not going to work. What the heck? I don't know if I'm even still broadcasting. Dang. Oh. It's that melancholy time of the day when sun starts going down. Clouds get all gray. There's no color. I kind of like it. I finally got used to it a little bit. I think sometimes this is the time of day that I miss the people that used to be in my life. Because I realized recently that there's nobody from the past left. So I was looking through my contacts trying to figure out if there was somebody out there to call, you know, an Alaskan bro or somebody that was out there still. And it's weird sometimes. Reminds me of Blade Runner. Yeah. I don't want to get sad about it. I've been sad here enough. And, you know, we do what we do, right? I mean, life is how it actually is. It's not how we'd have it be. It's not an idea of it. Somehow it just winds up being whatever it is. And I think that's all right. I think that that's acceptable. I love that time I spent in the picker's cabin because of that. Because at night when I'd go home, and it was the first time I'd ever been, I guess, in isolation, you know. I had to learn how to be comfortable being just with me. And it wasn't easy at first. I don't guess most things that are worth anything are easy at first when we first start them. Slowly over time it happened. And I like that. I like it. I like not having to rely on others. Though, honestly, sometimes I miss having somebody that I know has my back, you know? I'll never forget this one time. Me and this other Alaskan boy went into a rough situation in a rough part of the neighborhood. And neither of us been through anything like that before. He was about 10 years older than me or so. If you're watching out there, I hope that you know that I'm talking about you. And yeah, we walked through this really bad situation. Both of us just back to back, knowing that we could count on each other against the world. That was cool. I look back on some of that stuff sometimes. Some of those moments where you don't know what's going to happen. And I've got this stupid thing where like when the world's falling apart, I freak out, right? And right there in the moment, though, where you're looking at the monster right in the eyes, right? Whatever it is you got to deal with, whatever you got to settle with, something flips. And I call it James Bond, because you know when you watch James Bond, it seems like no matter what's happening, he's just right there in the moment. And he deals with it, right? As if nothing else matters. And it's just that moment. Always with a piffy line and a smile, no matter what, right? And that's one thing that I've always enjoyed about myself. And so I look back on those times sometimes. And that's really kind of cool, because I'll go through like the little one-liners and stuff, and the little support sometimes from the people that are watching, be it just a smile or a look of admiration. Yeah. But I'm having a really good day. I am. It feels good to be up again, you know, instead of up against it. I don't know why this chat isn't working. That kind of bums me out a little bit. I might go ahead and stop and restart, guys. Give me just a moment. We'll get back online, all right?